What's going on, guys? In today's video, this is different. This is a little bit more of a Hurricane-Ian update. We drove through a neighborhood. This is Northport. This is a town close to where I live. It's not where I live, but it's close. It's close. Anyways, and we were there. We dropped off. I think I mentioned in a previous video. We dropped off some items to a family with very little kids, like a baby, and other little kids, and we were giving them items that we had from our son who, grew out of things and doesn't play with certain things and whatever. We were just donating things to somebody who lost their entire house. And we're going over there to drop it off and decide to take some footage of that area because they got wrecked with wind, and also they had some intense flooding, especially the day after. The river over there, one of the levees or whatever, there was a dam, not a levee, there was a dam over there that broke, and a whole lot of the areas got really flooded. So I don't know if this is a specific area that got flooded, but when you see this, you'll see that a lot of stuff, contents of houses, is just outside on the curbs, and that's it's just wild. So I'm reacting to this. I haven't seen the footage. Obviously I was there, I was driving, I was not videoing. That was my wife in the passenger seat videoing. But anyways, this is my commentary of all this. Here we go. It had just rained. It was raining like the whole drive over there. Tons of debris. Some of these houses, look fine. That house, the entire roof is tarped. Just the whole thing. They had sandbags and bags of soil on there to keep the tarp on. I think that's a church or some kind of building over there. Entire roof is tarped. Lots of trees down. Just the side of their house is just tarped. You see, some houses are up here fine, or mostly fine. It kind of depends. Some people got lucky and some people didn't. Those vinyl fences did not do well. I'm surprised that much of that vinyl fence was up. All the trees and branches. There's an RV right here that got wrecked. It gets worse. This is still early on. Eventually we got deep into some neighborhood where everybody's contents were outside. And that was really bad. Yeah, starting to see furniture. Tables, desks, beds. whole tarp. Just the whole entire thing is tarped. It's interesting seeing this again like this, at least, because like in a way it doesn't look as bad as it is in a way, because like you notice like so many houses are like appear to have done fine. Like that house, that tiny house, it's in nothing, right? Those palms, they're just leaning like crazy. Lots of stuff. Look at this here. Appliances now. Fencing. Yeah, those vinyl fences, wood fences, did not last. Chain link, that's about it. That'll last. Those vinyl fences, they just fall right over. Look at all this. Just the insides of people's houses. Because they took on water. These houses are not specifically high up. Like, even just from the video, it looks like the road is practically higher than the houses are. So much debris. Just everywhere. Jeez. Yeah. Getting to more stuff. Massive pile. Jesus. It's wrecked. Look at all that. That's like the entire inside of their house. What is all that? And all the toys, you know? Carpeting. Beds, couches, furniture. Ugh. Jesus. Total wreck. I'm so glad that we don't have a tarp on our house. Because that's like, our neighbor is fully tarped, and it's like, and it rained a few times before they got the tarp up, and it's like, oh God, it's just raining on your roof that is not covered. So bad. It's like just plywood. It already looks wet. Like, it just looks like it's just damp already. And then it's just raining really bad. Yeah, that's the video, guys. Yeah, so that's just, that's a neighborhood. That's not even, like, we don't even live in like Fort Myers Beach or Sanibel or areas of Cape Coral look bad, driving through areas of Cape Coral, and the lines are just like completely down, just like all of them just like down for like, yeah, super bad. But I mean, all these houses where it's like all their contents are just like completely outside, and their house is just tarped, and it's like, and you can tell they have kids. That sucks. That's just terrible. That's terrible. Anyways. Yeah. That's what it is. Some of the damage, some of the stuff that people are going through out here, some of the reasons why, it's going to be a process getting things and people back to normal. It's going to take a lot of time. You can even just see it here. Yeah, there's a lot of debris, but like the houses where you're seeing the tarps, that's going to take a while, because these roofers are just bombarded. There's got to be a waiting list that's months long. There's got to be. It's got to be months, a year long. It's got to be. It's really bad. So, anyways,